When a dentist by the name of William Morrison and a confectioner by the name of John C. Wharton teamed up, cotton candy as we know it today was invented for the first time in 1897. Together, they built a device that spun heated sugar across the screen to give candy the familiar floss-like texture. Morrison and Wharton's new product wouldn't reach the general public for 7 years. When Morrison and Wharton introduced their new sugary delight at the St. Louis World Fair in 1904, they finally started their own business. The fair was supposed to be the century's biggest occasion. On April 30th, it held its formal opening and featured a variety of attractions, such as a Ferris wheel and a circus. From April to December, more than 20 million people attended the fair, and to Morrison and Wharton's surprise, many of them were interested in the sweet confection known at the time as fairy floss. Visitors to the fair purchased cotton candy boxes from Morrison and Wharton for $0.25 each. By the end of the fair, almost 69,000 cartons of the sweet treat were sold. Just over $17,000 was generated by Morrison and Wharton's venture into the confectionery industry during that event. Because they developed a special machine to make the fairy floss, after the fair, they got a patent. A year later, sweet shops began buying fairy floss machines all over the place, and very little has changed in terms of this mechanism since the creation of the contemporary cotton candy. Thomas Patton. He was granted a separate patent in 1900 for his work using caramelized sugar and forking it into long threads. Later, he spun those threads using a spinning gas-fired plate. Joseph Lascaux, another dentist, entered the cotton candy market in 1921. Lascaux made the decision to produce the treat for his dental patients after observing the success of fellow dentist Morrison. In order to replicate Morrison and Wharton's invention, Lascaux built a cotton candy machine. However, Lascaux chose to brand his creation as cotton candy in order to distance it from the Morrison and Wharton's original fairy floss. The treat reminded him of the cotton grown in Louisiana, the state where he lived. Given that cotton candy is virtually entirely made of air, it makes natural sense that Lascaux named the sweet treat after the fiber. Cotton is a fluffy fiber that grows organically and disperses seeds when it's blown through the air. Lascaux tragically never achieved success in the candy industry. Cotton candy was now officially the new term for fairy floss in the 1920s in the popular eye. A cotton candy machine with a spring base was later created in 1949 by Gold Medal Products of Cincinnati, Ohio, and it was very helpful. The introduction of the spring-loaded base boosted the machine's reliability while also improving the stability of the rotating component. The spinning elements that are crucial to creating cotton candy's fluffy texture broke down less frequently, allowing for an increase in production. Today, practically all cotton candy machines are made there. It became simpler to produce cotton candy at fairs and other events that called for more portable production when an automatic cotton candy machine was developed in the 1970s. Did you know that the biggest cotton candy machine can hold up to 3 pounds of cotton candy sugar at once? These are interesting things with JC.